Hello.
Hiya.
It's January the 14th and it's been about 3 weeks since we did our last video. Just before Christmas, or Christmas Eve.
Dexter.
Dexter's got to get his word in. This video is not very long, there's not a lot to show. A little bit of film footage from when we went back to the UK and a little bit on the solar. So essentially, in the last 3 weeks, we've been back to the UK, went to see family, and it was Teresa's birthday. So she's another year older.
I haven't got a birthday till next year.
No. But you're old.
21.
Yep. So when we were in England, we celebrated Teresa's birthday, saw the kids. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the Welsh contingent. So Neve, Mark, the boys and Willow, but hopefully we'll get to see them next time. When we were back in England, I got a bout of the flu, proper man flu. I haven't been ill. The last time I was ill was my appendix when we first moved over here. I'm not often ill, but it was really bad timing. I must have picked something up on the aeroplane.
And Rachel, our daughter, kept saying to me, "Don't keep blessing him, you're babying him." Because it's man flu.
So here we are at Varna Airport. We haven't flown for over a year. We used to fly 3 or 4 times a year. So we're on the plane. We managed to nab the 3 seats at the back. Nobody was sat here. We didn't, just they wouldn't take. Here we are waiting in the train station. We got kicked off the train for being too early, and it was an empty train. Wrong conductress. There's Teresa, she's at the back of the aeroplane. We've got seats together. It's not a normal Wizz airplane, they've either run out of paint or got it from wehireplanes.com, I think. I've been making the new ground mount. So the idea is that I've got these panels that are all facing south. I bought another 2 panels. Those 2 that are sitting up the top there looking a bit ugly, they're going to come out, and then this array is going to be west facing. They're basically just going to be hanging down from the top bar on hinges, and then I'll join the bottoms of them all together with some more angle, and then have some slider bars so I can push them out for the angle I want. This time of year they can almost be dead vertical, won't do any harm, and then as the year goes on they can be raised up until they're probably about 30 degrees and then lowered back down again. So I'll probably make three different settings. They'll be vertical, probably about 40 degrees, and then sort of 30 degrees for in the midsummer. So all I've got to do, I've welded it all up, it's set in concrete, I've just got to paint it. So there we go, that's the ground mount all ready to start mounting the new panels, well, and some of the old panels. All painted, concreted in, all ready to go. Steel cost about 70 levs altogether. Bag of concrete, or bag of cement, local stone and sand. Be glad to get those two down. They look a bit of an eyesore sitting up there like that. So they'll go onto this one, along with two new ones I bought and two from the this old array, or this array. And then when I've got the money, I'll add another 4 back in. So I've sort of basically got capacity for 16 on here, and that's also about the capacity that, or more than enough for my one inverter. If I ever manage to get a second grow watt and run it in parallel, I'll probably separate these so I've got one string on one and one string on the other. But as it is now, it'll be to begin with, it'll be 6 strings in 2 lots of 6 parallel together. So 6 in series, 6 in series, parallel, so that they're together. Hopefully it'll give me a little bit more capacity. Hopefully getting a bigger battery soon. That's the weakest link in the chain at the moment. So there's the other 2 panels down there, ready to come up. Another glorious day. I think the weather is set to break, but look at the sky. Look. I mean, why wouldn't you want solar in a place like this? So there you go, the solar's coming on. I'm hoping to add more panels as and when, and expand things a little bit. I've got the greenhouse up in the garden to do, and when that's finished, to heat it, I've got to get the wind generator done, which has been on the go for a long time. There's not much point in getting that done until the greenhouse is done, so watch this space.
Also, you're working from home at the moment.
Yeah, this month I'm working from home. I've got our friend Neil, his van, sort of converted it into a camper van for him, which is quite nice because I haven't then got to drive on slippery roads. And
yeah, they are pretty cold at the moment, and icy.
I've got the odd job here and there to do, but mostly it's going to be Neil's van. And then hopefully weekends doing stuff here. So we're getting to the point where we've got to prune the vineyard again and get everything ship shape and ready for the spring and when things start growing again. So anyway, thank you very much to all the kids for hosting us. Lovely to see everybody. Like I say, shame not to see Neve, Mark, the boys and Willow, but we'll see them next time.
I think the kids spoilt us completely, which was lovely, but the top of it all was our eldest daughter and husband and our little granddaughter invited us all over, including the other girls and partners, for a lovely meal in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So yeah, got spoiled.
Unfortunately, we haven't got a vehicle in the UK anymore. We have, but the MOT's run out. So that's another thing at some point, is I've got to go over, re-MOT it. It's just a little Audi A3. It's not, I wouldn't get a lot of money for it if I sold it in the UK, but over here they're worth quite good money. So I couldn't buy the equivalent here. So MOT, drive it down, and then hopefully have that as a spare, and also for trips out.
Well, also if you're at work all day with the van and I do need to nip out, not that I want to drive out here, but if I do,
it gives you a way of
and it's a familiar car for me.
Yeah.
So and also thank you to Adam and Lynn for the airport runs and deck sitting.
I think he enjoyed it.
He did enjoy it. He's incredibly excited to see us when we came back.
Yeah, he likes to be home. He's a bit of a homeboy.
He is, yeah.
Of course, the other thing is we've now got to 1,000 subscribers, and we've said that when we get to 1,000, we do a question and answer session. So if you send any questions in, we'll do our best to answer them. Hopefully we'll get enough questions to make it worth actually doing. Well, I don't know how many people are going to ask questions.
We're not boring. Well, you are.
Oh, there was something else I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh, I know what it was. I was going to ask. Dex was going to ask.
Dex.
If there's any other YouTube people out there, or people who know about these things, we could theoretically monetize our channel now. I don't think it's ever going to earn a lot, because you've got to have thousands of subscribers for that, but it might be enough to buy the odd sack of dog food now and again. The problem is, to be able to earn, you've got various steps you have to go through, and the first one is phone verification. Now the problem we have over here is Google don't support Vivicom. We're with Vivicom. It's the biggest phone provider in Bulgaria, but Google don't support it. Therefore, text message for verification, or even a voice message, won't come through to my phone here. Google aren't an awful lot of help. They just send, on their help suggestions, if you like, it just says use a landline or use another provider. That's the only sort of options it gives you. So there's no landlines in this village. In fact, there's very few landlines anywhere in the country, because Bulgaria has mostly changed over to mobile networks now. So the landline bit is out. So then it goes to another provider. So I'm not too keen to start signing up with contracts with other phone providers on the off chance that I might be able to get a Google message on one of their phones.
Well, it'll cost you more money on the phone provider than what you're going to earn from YouTube.
Exactly. And we did try a friend's just to see if it would work, who's on a different network, and that didn't work either. Exactly the same problem. So that's two of the Bulgarian phone providers don't work with Google, or Google don't work with them, which only leaves a couple more, and who's to say if any of those would work either. So I really don't know what's the problem with Google and Bulgaria. If anybody who's over here has, or anywhere really, who's had a similar problem and has managed to overcome it, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know what they did and how they did it. My only idea so far has been to close my AdSense account, which I've just started up, and try and re-register it in a month's time, but register it in the UK, which apparently, because it's the channel's in Bulgaria, it's supposed to be Bulgarian, but if there's no way I can verify it here, I'll have to try and verify it in the UK
With the UK number.
with the UK number. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think to do.
Yeah. Any suggestions?
Yep. So anyway, that's it for this video. Like I say, not very long. Plenty coming up in the future. But right now, that's it. So it's goodbye from me.
Bye.
Bye.